$150 million, and still a backup? That's the question burning in the minds of football fans everywhere. How can Rodrygo Goes, one of the brightest young stars in world football, known for his lightning pace, exquisite dribbling, and clutch goal scoring, sometimes find himself sitting on the sidelines at Real Madrid? Is he the next legend of the Santiago Bernabeu, the Brazilian sensation destined to light up the footballing world for years to come? Or is he just a super sub, waiting for moments when others falter to steal the spotlight? Today, we're diving deep into the story of Rodrygo Goes, his journey, his talent, his triumphs, and the mysteries behind his role at one of the biggest clubs on the planet. Born in Osasco, Brazil, on January 9, 2001, Rodrygo Goes has rapidly risen through the ranks to become one of the most talked about young talents in European football. Standing at 1.74 meters, this right-footed winger combines speed, technique, and intelligence in a way that few can match. Rodrygo is versatile, capable of operating on either flank or even as a secondary striker, always ready to exploit spaces, create chances, and deliver crucial goals. Wearing the iconic number 21 for Real Madrid, he has become a name synonymous with dynamism and impact, whether starting the match or entering as the game-changing substitute. Rodrygo Goes is a player who thrives on moments that demand brilliance. His dribbling is electric, effortlessly taking on defenders, weaving through tight spaces, and leaving opponents flat-footed. One-on-one, he's a nightmare, fearless, explosive, and precise. But it's not just flair. Rodrygo is a clinical finisher, equally dangerous in open play as he is from set pieces. That ability to strike with composure under pressure has earned him a reputation as a player who can change the outcome of a match in seconds. Tactically, he reads the game with astonishing intelligence. His movement off the ball, timing of runs, and ability to exploit defensive gaps make him more than just a winger. Versatility is his hallmark. He can operate across the front line, adapt to different systems, and deliver when called upon as a super sub. Compared to other Real Madrid attackers, Rodrygo blends the explosive pace of Vinícius Jr. with a finishing instinct reminiscent of a young Benzema. Yet, he has his own identity, quietly lethal, capable of turning the tide in games that matter most. Rodrygo's journey began at Santos, where his talent shone from an early age. Breaking into the first team as a teenager, he quickly became a star, dazzling Brazilian football fans with his pace, technique, and deadly instincts in front of goal. In 2019, Real Madrid swooped in, investing $45-50 million to secure this rising star. The hype was immense, and expectations soared. Could Rodrygo live up to the price tag at one of the world's biggest clubs? Since arriving at the Santiago Bernabeu, he has already lifted multiple trophies, La Liga, Champions League, Spanish Super Cup, and earned a reputation as a big game player. Time and again, Rodrygo has delivered in crucial moments, last-minute goals that sparked Champions League comebacks, decisive strikes that shifted the momentum of the season. He may not always start, but when Real needs him most, Rodrygo Goes rarely disappoints. Rodrygo's story begins in the bustling city of Osasco, Brazil, where he honed his skills at Santos, the same club that produced legends like Neymar. From a young age, he stood out, not just for his speed, but for an uncanny ability to read the game and finish with deadly precision. His breakthrough came swiftly. Teenage goals and dazzling performances in Brazil caught the eyes of European giants. Scouts watched in awe as this young winger carried the flair of Brazilian football into a modern, professional game. The transfer saga was intense, with Real Madrid eventually securing him in 2019 for a staggering $45-50 million, a price that reflected both belief in his talent and the weight of expectation. Adapting to La Liga and European football is no small feat, yet Rodrygo did it with poise. The transition demanded tactical discipline, quicker decision-making, and resilience, qualities he showed in flashes from his very first appearances. The stage was set, a Brazilian prodigy at the heart of football's biggest theater. Today, Rodrygo operates primarily as a winger under Xabi Alonso's system, though his versatility allows him to play across the front line. His explosive pace makes him a nightmare on the counterattack, while his finishing can turn a close game into a decisive victory in seconds. Yet, despite his talents, opportunities have been limited. Real Madrid's tactical setup, squad depth, and competition for attacking spots mean that Rodrygo often finds himself on the bench, waiting for the right moment to strike. Is this a deliberate tactical choice, or has the club yet to fully trust his potential? Regardless, when he is called upon, Rodrygo delivers. His style, electric, incisive, and unpredictable, has the power to complement any strategy, and perhaps, in time, he will secure a permanent place in the starting 11, proving that even the brightest talents sometimes need patience to shine fully. Rodrygo Goes has a reputation that precedes him, not because he plays every minute, but because when he enters the pitch, he can change the game in an instant. Champions League nights have seen him rise to the occasion, delivering moments that will be remembered for years. Remember those breathtaking comebacks where Real Madrid seemed on the verge of defeat? Rodrygo stepped onto the field and instantly altered the tempo, scoring crucial goals that turned despair into triumph. These are not just goals, they are statements, flashes of genius that prove why a $150 million talent commands attention. As a super sub, he thrives under pressure, exploiting tired defenses, making decisive runs, and finishing with composure that belies his age. Every time he touches the ball in those key moments, fans hold their breath, and opponents know that Real Madrid's fortunes can swing in an instant. Rodrygo isn't just a backup, he's a match changer, a player capable of rewriting the script when it matters most. Yet, despite these flashes of brilliance, Rodrygo isn't always in the starting lineup. Competition is fierce. Vinícius Jr, Benzema, and other attacking stars vie for the same spots. Every manager faces a dilemma: how to balance tactical priorities with the raw talent waiting on the bench. Under Xabi Alonso, tactical demands have sometimes limited Rodrygo's minutes. He is explosive and instinctive, a player who thrives in transition, but Alonso's system favors structured build-up and rotational consistency, which can restrict his natural game. There are also questions of consistency and adaptation. Media scrutiny is relentless, sometimes highlighting every missed chance while forgetting the moments of magic he delivers. Is it tactical? Is it squad depth? Or is it that Real Madrid is a club where even extraordinary talent must earn every starting minute? The answer may be a mix of all three, but one thing is clear: when the opportunity comes, Rodrygo Goes rarely disappoints. With his talent, youth, and a proven knack for delivering in the biggest moments, Rodrygo Goes has a future that glimmers with potential. Could he become a regular starter at the Santiago Bernabeu? All signs point to yes, but it will require patience, consistency, and the right tactical fit. Looking at the lineage of Brazilian stars at Real Madrid, from the legendary Ronaldo Nazario to the current explosive Vinícius Jr, Rodrygo has the tools to carve his own path. His ability to combine pace, technical skill, and composure under pressure suggests that he could not only secure a starting role but also cement himself as a true club legend. The question remains: will the club give him the trust and minutes to fully realize that potential? Talent? Absolutely. Achievements? Already impressive. Moments of brilliance? Countless. Challenges? Certainly, from fierce competition to tactical constraints. Future potential? Sky high. Rodrygo Goes is more than just a backup. He is a player who can change games, swing seasons, and maybe even define an era at Real Madrid. But will he go from a $150 million super sub to a Bernabeu icon? What do you think? Will Rodrygo become a Real Madrid legend, or will he remain the brilliant impact player waiting for his chance? Comment below, smash the like button, and subscribe for more in-depth Hala DNA football analysis.